All right, day 25. At this point, I'm not even testing motivation anymore. I'm testing systems. Because if this works on tired days, busy days, and why am I doing this days, it works. What's up, everyone? Welcome to day 25 of the daily workout in under 15 minutes challenge. We're officially deep into this thing now. The honeymoon phase is gone, the excitement boost is gone. Now we just gotta show up. Today I stuck with the circuit style workout, but I made one key change: progress my rows from bent leg rows to straight leg rows, which wasn't as bad as I thought. I think I might be able to progress from there on to potentially negative leg raised rows. We'll see. So the structure was the straight leg ring rows, and then ring curls, and then dips, and then all done back to back with no rest in between. And then I take a break after the full circuit. After that, instead of just, sitting around scrolling my phone like a potato, I do active rest. Some light mobility work, nothing light, some light, nothing crazy, and then repeat the circuit again. Same movements in the same order, just focusing on form. So that I just finished up the first set of the straight leg rows there. And then now we're on the leg ring curls. Ring leg curls, what am I saying? These are uncomfortable, very uncomfortable, and still very clear that my hamstrings have their own opinions. And those opinions are loud. But it's one of those movements I know is doing something important long term, even if it doesn't feel flashy or look really great right now. And again, circuit style means no time to overthink it. You finish the exercise and then you move on. So that's what I did here. Finish the exercise and then move on, which will be straight going into ring dips. Just adjusting the rings here. That's the first sign of fatigue, really shows up here. The heart rate's up and whatnot, but just focusing on the little things, trying to keep my reps slow and controlled and not rushing just to get it done. Not chasing PRs, we're chasing clean reps, clean form. And that's the goal here. So here, trying to keep the form clean. And then, yep. And then after the dips, so that's the first circuit done right there. Very quick, not much time spent. And then instead of just collapsing on the floor or, doing nothing, doing some active mobility work here. Some tib raises here to help the knees. Little bits of calf raises. Some, just to mix it up. Some shoulder work. Trying to do some face pulls here. And just to, stay moving. Movement is medicine, as they say. Some forearm wrist action here. Just active rest, active mobility. And then we move on right to the second set, which was all about form. Just trying to stay controlled. Trying to keep the rows clean. That's what I'm doing here. Or at least trying to. So I think that's where I really see the benefit of daily training. Not really trying to destroy yourself in one side, not going so hard that you're super fatigued the next day, but just stacking decent days and trying to be 1% better than we were the day before. And that's all you can really hope for, is be better than the day you were before, because you just got to keep taking the next step forward. It's like a long staircase or a long hike. You just got to keep going next step at a time. That's what we're doing here. And so here we're just doing the second set of leg curls, trying to make sure hips are up, elevated, and then do the motion for the curls. That makes it harder, and there's some glute activation there as well. And then we move on to the last exercise, which is the second round of dips. And then the workout will be done. And that's day 25. It wasn't really exciting, wasn't really dramatic. I'll just say solid, efficient workout, which would be the point here. If you can make something boring repeatable and slightly uncomfortable, you're probably onto something. Well, at least that's what I've heard people say, so that's what I'm going with. If you've been following along, I appreciate you. This is your first video. Welcome to the slowest fitness montage on YouTube. Follow the journey. We're trying to get to 365 days and more of daily workouts, working out every day.